Hey there, and welcome back to our channel. I want to start today with something that might surprise you. Right now, as you're watching this video, there's a silent process happening inside your body that could be affecting your brain, your memory, and even your risk of stroke. And here's the thing that really gets me: most people over 60 have no idea it's even happening. Picture this for a moment. Your arteries are like the highway system of your body, carrying life-giving oxygen and nutrients to every corner, especially to your brain. But over the years, these highways can start getting clogged, narrowed, and stiff. It's not dramatic, it's not painful, and for the longest time, you might not even notice. But those subtle signs, maybe your hands feel cold more often, or you get that tingling sensation in your feet. Or perhaps you've noticed your blood pressure creeping up. These aren't just random parts of getting older. They're your body's way of whispering that something needs attention. Now, before we dive into today's incredible discovery about one specific fruit that can actually help reverse this process, I want you to do something for me. If you're someone who's always looking for natural ways to support your health, type the number 1 in the comments. And if you think you've heard everything there is to know about heart health, go ahead and type a 0. I'm genuinely curious to see where our community stands on this. Here's what I find absolutely fascinating about the research I'm about to share with you. Scientists have discovered that one particular fruit, and it might already be sitting in your kitchen, contains compounds so powerful that they can actually help your arteries become more flexible, improve blood flow, and even reduce the thickness of artery walls. We're talking about measurable changes that happen at the cellular level, changes that can make a real difference in how you feel every single day. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't about taking expensive supplements or following some complicated regimen. This is about understanding how certain natural compounds work with your body's own systems to support healthy circulation. And when your circulation improves, everything improves: your energy levels, your mental clarity, even that feeling of warmth in your hands and feet that you might have forgotten you once had. I know what some of you might be thinking. Another health claim, another miracle cure. But stick with me here, because what I'm about to share is backed by solid scientific research from respected institutions. We're talking about studies that followed thousands of people over months and years, documenting real changes in artery health and circulation. The fruit I want to tell you about today is the pomegranate. Now, I know pomegranates might seem exotic or unfamiliar to some of you, but let me tell you why this ruby red fruit deserves a place in your weekly routine. Inside those jewel-like seeds are compounds called polyphenols and anthocyanins. I know these sound like complicated chemistry terms, but think of them as nature's cleanup crew for your arteries. Here's how it works, and I think you'll find this as fascinating as I do. When you eat pomegranate or drink pure pomegranate juice, these compounds get to work increasing something called nitric oxide in your body. Nitric oxide is like a master key that helps your blood vessels relax and open wider. Imagine your arteries as garden hoses that have gotten stiff over time. The nitric oxide acts like warm water running through those hoses, making them more flexible and allowing better flow. But the benefits don't stop there. The antioxidants in pomegranate seeds also fight what scientists call oxidative stress. This is basically rust forming in your arteries at the cellular level. By reducing this oxidative damage, you're giving your blood vessels a chance to heal and function better. Now, here's a study that really caught my attention. Researchers at a prestigious institute in Israel followed people who drank pure pomegranate juice every day for a full year. What they found was remarkable. The participants reduced the thickness of their carotid artery walls by up to 30%. These are the major arteries that supply blood to your brain. A 30% improvement isn't subtle. That's the kind of change that can significantly impact your risk of stroke and improve blood flow to your brain. What I love about pomegranate is how accessible it is. You can eat the seeds fresh, and they add this wonderful burst of flavor to salads or yogurt. If you prefer drinking your nutrition, pure pomegranate juice is an excellent option. Just make sure you're choosing 100% juice without added sugars, because extra sugar can actually work against the benefits you're trying to achieve. Let me share a little trick with you for preparing fresh pomegranates, because I know some people find them intimidating. Cut the pomegranate in half, then hold each half over a bowl of water and gently tap the back with a spoon. The seeds will fall right into the water, and you can separate them from the white pith easily. It's actually quite satisfying once you get the hang of it. But pomegranate is just the beginning of our story today. You see, when I started researching natural ways to support artery health, I discovered that there's a whole collection of everyday foods that work together like a symphony to keep your circulation strong and your brain sharp. Take salmon, for instance. This isn't just about eating fish because someone told you it's healthy. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon, particularly wild-caught varieties, have been studied extensively by organizations like the American Heart Association. These healthy fats don't just support your heart, they actually help keep your arteries flexible and reduce inflammation in your blood vessels. Think of omega-3 South as premium oil for a high-performance engine. Without them, things start to run rough and wear down faster. The beautiful thing about incorporating salmon into your routine is how versatile it is. You can bake it with herbs, grill it with a squeeze of lemon, or even steam it gently with vegetables. The key is avoiding heavy frying or drowning it in processed sauces that can cancel out the benefits. 2 to 3 palm-sized servings per week is that sweet spot where you get maximum benefit. Now, let me introduce you to a leafy green that doesn't get nearly enough attention: arugula. While everyone talks about spinach, arugula is quietly working miracles for your circulation. This peppery little leaf is naturally rich in dietary nitrates, which your body converts into that same beneficial nitric oxide we talked about with pomegranates. It's like having a natural blood pressure medication growing in your garden. Research from universities has shown that consuming nitrate-rich vegetables like arugula can actually lower blood pressure within just a few hours. But arugula offers something extra. It's packed with vitamin K, which acts like a traffic controller in your body, making sure calcium goes to your bones where it belongs, not into your arteries where it can cause problems. The easiest way to enjoy arugula is raw in salads, where its peppery bite adds excitement to your plate. If you find it too strong, a quick saute with garlic and olive oil mellows the flavor beautifully. Pro tip: arugula is best when it's fresh, so buy it in small amounts and use it within a few days. Speaking of healthy fats, let's talk about avocados. These creamy fruits are like nature's butter, but better. They rich in monounsaturated fats that actively work to lower the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries while raising the good cholesterol that helps clear them. It's like having a cleanup crew and a construction crew working together in your bloodstream. Avocados also bring potassium to the party, which helps balance out sodium in your diet. Too much sodium can make your blood pressure climb, putting extra strain on your blood vessels. Potassium works as a natural counterbalance, helping your vessel walls relax and reducing that pressure. Half an avocado a day is plenty to get these benefits. You can slice it onto whole grain toast, mash it into a spread, or blend it into smoothies for incredible creaminess without dairy. Just remember, avocados are calorie dense, so moderation is key. Here's something that might surprise you: chia seeds. These tiny powerhouses might be small, but they pack an enormous punch for your arteries. Each little seed contains plant-based omega-3 South and soluble fiber that works like a sponge in your digestive system, soaking up excess cholesterol before it can lodge in your artery walls. What I find amazing about chia seeds is how easy they are to use. Stir them into oatmeal, sprinkle them on yogurt, or blend them into smoothies. When you soak them in liquid, they develop this gel-like texture that's perfect for making healthy puddings. Just remember to let them soak for about 15 minutes before eating. This makes them easier to digest and helps your body absorb their nutrients better. Now, let's talk about extra virgin olive oil, the liquid gold of the Mediterranean. This isn't just any oil, it's extracted without heat or chemicals, which means it keeps all those precious polyphenols that fight inflammation and protect your blood vessels. Studies following thousands of older adults have shown that those who regularly consumed extra virgin olive oil had significantly lower rates of stroke compared to those on low-fat diets. The key is using it properly. Drizzle it over salads, mix it into dips, or use it for gentle sautéing at medium heat. Avoid high-temperature cooking, as that can break down its beneficial compounds. A tablespoon or two daily is perfect for getting the health benefits without overdoing the calories. Here's where things get spicy, literally. Cayenne pepper contains capsaicin, the compound that gives it that fiery kick. But capsaicin does more than wake up your taste buds. It works directly on your blood vessels, helping them relax and widen. This means better blood flow and more oxygen-rich blood reaching your brain. You don't need to turn every meal into a 5-alarm fire. Just a pinch of cayenne in soups, on roasted vegetables, or even in a morning smoothie can provide circulation benefits. If you're new to spicy foods, start small and gradually build your tolerance. But here is my favorite discovery, a simple morning drink that combines 3 circulation-boosting powerhouses into one delicious ritual. Picture starting your day with warm water mixed with fresh lemon juice, gray red ginger, and a touch of turmeric. Each ingredient brings something special to the table. Lemon provides vitamin C that protects your artery walls and supports healthy cholesterol levels. Ginger contains compounds that reduce blood clot formation and calm inflammation. Turmeric brings curcumin, that bright yellow anti-inflammatory superstar that research suggests can help prevent artery narrowing. Making this drink is simple. In a mug of warm water, squeeze half a fresh lemon. Add a teaspoon of gray red ginger and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Here's a secret: add just a pinch of black pepper. It boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Drink it first thing in the morning and you're giving your circulation a head start on the day. I want you to think about something for a moment. Every single food I've mentioned today is available at your local grocery store. None of them require a prescription, and none of them cost a fortune. Yet each one has been studied by researchers and shown to have real, measurable effects on artery health and circulation. This isn't about making dramatic changes overnight. It's about small, consistent choices that add up over time. Maybe you start by adding pomegranate seeds to your morning yogurt. Perhaps you swap out iceberg lettuce for peppery arugula in your salads. Maybe you begin your day with that warming turmeric ginger lemon drink. Each of these choices is like making a small deposit in your health account. Over weeks and months, these deposits compound, creating real changes in how you feel, how clearly you think, and how well your body functions. What excites me most about sharing this information with you is that it puts the power back in your hands. You don't have to wait for symptoms to worsen or rely solely on medications. You can take proactive steps right now, today, to support your artery health and brain function. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s make these kinds of dietary changes and report feeling more energetic, thinking more clearly, and experiencing fewer of those cold hands and feet that had bothered them for years. Your body has an amazing capacity to heal and improve when you give it the right tools. The science is clear. These foods work. The studies are published in respected journals, conducted by reputable institutions, and replicated by researchers around the world. This isn't wishful thinking or marketing hype. This is solid, evidence-based nutrition that can make a real difference in your life. As we wrap up today, I want you to remember something important. Taking care of your arteries isn't just about preventing problems down the road. It's about feeling your best right now, today. It's about having the energy to enjoy your grandchildren, the mental clarity to pursue your interests, and the physical vitality to live life on your terms. If even one idea from today's video resonates with you, that's a victory. Maybe it's trying pomegranate for the first time, or adding a pinch of cayenne to your next meal, or starting tomorrow morning with that circulation-boosting drink. Whatever it is, that first step matters. Your future self is counting on the choices you make today. Every pomegranate seed, every serving of salmon, every morning drink is an investment in feeling stronger, thinking clearer, and living better. And isn't that exactly what we all want? Thanks for spending this time with me today. If you found this information helpful, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Share which of these foods you're most excited to try, or tell us about any circulation improvements you've experienced with dietary changes. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to take that first step toward better health. Until next time, keep taking care of yourself, and remember, small changes really can make a big difference.